Welcome to Daedalus Debugger, a podcast series conceived by Luciano Ambrosini and co-created with me, Ave. Today we will discuss AI at work, how technology is transforming the future of employment. Enjoy your listening.
Hey there, and welcome to this deep dive on AI in construction.
Yep.
I know you were curious about this whole AI thing and how it's going to, change construction.
Yeah, it's a huge field, tons of implications.
Definitely huge implications. And you gave us a ton of great material to work with. Research articles, industry reports. We even get to see how AI might change the global workforce. We're talking robots on construction sites.
Yeah.
AI predicting, will my project be delayed even before,
Right.
even before it happens. And then there's that big question, right? Will AI create jobs, or is my job,
Right, are we all out of a job?
Exactly. Are we all out of a job? And that AI and jobs, the role of demand article. I don't know if you, did you get a chance to read that one?
I did, yeah, very interesting, very interesting.
It blew my mind a little bit, I got to say. I mean, think about it. Textiles, steel, automotive industries, they were all massively automated. But employment in those industries actually grew for decades.
Yeah, it's a bit of a head scratcher when you think about it, right?
Total head scratcher. So how did that happen? What's going on? What does that mean for the future of construction?
Yeah, if we can understand the past, maybe we can figure out the future.
Exactly. So first things first, what are we even talking about when we say AI? It's everyone's using it, but what does it even mean?
Right, it's a buzzword. Everyone's throwing it around.
Total buzzword. But this one article, Artificial Intelligence in the Construction Industry. It's a long title, I know.
Yeah, a mouthful.
It basically says AI is about, making machines think more like humans.
Right, giving them a brain, so to speak.
Exactly, giving them a brain. And it's not just one thing. It's like a whole bunch of tools.
A toolbox, yeah. And each tool has its own,
Its own little superpower.
Exactly, superpower, exactly.
And when it comes to construction, that's when it gets really cool.
Oh,
yeah. This article, it dives into three main areas, and it honestly feels like we're stepping into a sci-fi movie,
Okay, you're gonna have to elaborate on that. This sounds interesting.
Okay, so first up, machine learning. Picture this. You got this AI system, right? And it's analyzing mountains of data, project schedules, weather patterns, you name it. It's like having, I don't know, an AI oracle on your team that can be like, hey, heads up, you're going to have a delay in 3 weeks.
Oh, wow. So it's it can see into the future of the project.
Exactly. Before it even shows up on your radar.
Wow. That's next level efficiency.
Next level. And then there's robotics. And we're not just talking about, C-3PO walking around the construction site.
Although that would be pretty cool.
It would be cool. But no, think automated drones, right? Inspecting bridges, looking for structural weaknesses, or robots laying bricks.
Wow, with superhuman precision.
Exactly. Superhuman precision. And then there's computer vision. It's like giving AI, eyes on the construction site.
Okay, so it can see what's happening.
Exactly. It can see what's happening. And not just see, but analyze. You could look at blueprints and be like, hey, there's a flaw.
Yeah.
Or spot tiny little defects in materials.
Oh, wow. So it's quality control on steroids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or even monitor, is everyone being safe on the site?
And it can do this all in real time.
All in real time.
That's incredible.
It's like having an extra pair of eyes, but way better than our eyes.
So we've got machine learning, robotics, computer vision, and the cool thing is they all work together, right?
They all work together. They can combine their superpowers.
Because that's when it gets really interesting, when they start collaborating.
Right, like Voltron or something.
Exactly. AI Voltron. Okay, so we've laid the groundwork, but how is this actually playing out in the real world?
Yeah, let's talk real world applications. What are some ways that AI is changing the game in construction today?
Well, one area where we're seeing a huge impact is health and safety.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, imagine a system that uses AI to analyze data from wearable sensors.
Okay, so those Fitbits and stuff.
Exactly, like Fitbits, but maybe even more advanced, tracking things like heart rate, location, even fatigue levels. And it uses all that data to predict and prevent accidents before they even happen.
Whoa, that's next level safety right there.
It really is. It's like having a guardian angel watching over every worker on the job site.
That's amazing. So AI is like a guardian angel now.
In a way, yeah. But it can also do things like revolutionize project planning and scheduling.
Okay, tell me more about that.
So we're talking about AI systems that can analyze massive amounts of data to optimize complex. Basically, AI is being used to make sense of all the data coming from sensors, cameras, and other sources on the job site. It can track progress, identify potential issues in real time, and provide valuable insights to the project team.
So it's like having an all-seeing eye that keeps tabs on every aspect of the project.
Exactly. And that's just scratching the surface. The future holds even more transformative applications as AI technology continues to advance.
Okay, now you're just teasing us. What does the future hold? Where is this all heading? So, spill the beans. What other cool AI stuff is coming down the pipeline for construction?
Okay, buckle up, because we're about to enter the world of AI-driven contract comprehension.
AI lawyers, is that what you're saying?
Kinda. Picture this. You take those super long, complicated construction contracts, right? And you feed them into an AI system. And get this, it not only understands all that legal jargon, but it can also highlight potential risks, those sneaky clauses that can come back to bite you later.
So no more spending weeks with a legal dictionary trying to decipher these things.
That's the idea. It's about efficiency. But more importantly, it's about risk mitigation. AI can help make sure projects are set up for success right from the get-go, from a legal perspective,
Oh, I see what you mean. Less risk, fewer headaches, everybody wins.
Exactly.
This is amazing. What else is in the works?
Okay, imagine this. You're a worker on a busy, noisy construction site, right?
Yeah, I can picture that.
And you need some info, right away. Instead of, trying to read a blueprint in the wind or yelling over a jackhammer to ask someone a question, you just say, "Hey, AI, what's the latest on the North Wing Foundation?"
Whoa, hold on. So you're telling me in the future, I can just talk to AI on a construction site?
That's the idea. Voice user interfaces, remember?
Yeah.
They could totally change how we communicate and get things done on the job.
No more miscommunication or lost paperwork. Hands-free info right when you need it.
Precisely.
It's blowing my mind. Okay, so we've got AI lawyers, AI assistants, anything else?
Don't forget about BIM, building information modeling. It's already a game changer, right?
BIM is huge in construction these days.
But guess what? AI can make it even better, even smarter. Imagine AI digging into all that BIM data, and it's like, hey, heads up, you might have a design clash in the plumbing on level 3.
Wow, it's like having AI predict problems before they even happen.
Or it could look for ways to save energy, make the building more efficient, or even run simulations, test different construction methods to see which one is the most cost-effective.
It's like having an AI construction manager. BIM on steroids.
That's a good way to put it. But here's the important thing to remember, okay?
Okay.
This isn't about replacing humans in construction. It's about making us better.
Oh, I like that. It's humans and AI working together, like a team.
Exactly. It's all about giving us superpowers, making us faster, safer, more efficient.
Superpowered construction workers. I love it.
Yeah.
But let's be real for a second, right? This is all very exciting, but there have got to be some challenges too, right?
You're absolutely right. Every new technology comes with its own set of hurdles to overcome.
Okay, so what kind of bumps in the road are we looking at here? What are some of the challenges?
One of the biggest ones is cultural. The construction industry, well, it hasn't always been the fastest to adopt new technologies, right?
Yeah, it's kind of a, if it ain't broke, don't fix it mentality sometimes.
In this one article, The Artificial Intelligence in the Construction Industry, a review of present status, opportunities, and future challenges article, it really emphasizes that point.
So it's not just about building the cool AI tools, it's also about getting people to actually use them.
Exactly. We need to build trust, show people how these AI solutions can make their jobs easier, safer, more efficient.
It's like winning hearts and minds along with writing code. Right?
Precisely.
Okay, that makes sense. What other challenges should we be prepared for?
Well, security is a big one. The more we rely on AI systems, especially in construction, the more vulnerable we become to cyber attacks.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What happens if, critical project data gets hacked or something?
Exactly. Or worse, what if someone hacks into the automated equipment? It could be incredibly disruptive, even dangerous,
Yeah, that's a scary thought. AI security is definitely something we need to take seriously.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And this article, The Artificial Intelligence in the Construction Industry, it highlights that very concern.
It's like with every cool new technology, there's always a new security risk that comes along with it.
And then there's the talent shortage issue. That's another big one.
A talent shortage. What do you mean by that?
Well, we need skilled people to develop these AI systems, to implement them, to maintain them,
Oh, so we need more AI brains. makes sense.
Right. But it's not just about technical expertise. You also need people who understand construction, right?
Yeah.
People who can bridge that gap between the tech world and the construction world.
Okay, finding those unicorn people who speak both languages, the tech and the construction, that's a challenge for sure.
It is. And this ties into that million-dollar question that everyone's asking, right? Will AI ultimately create jobs in construction, or will it destroy them?
That's the big question, isn't it? Are the robots coming for our construction jobs?
Well, the Discover Global Society article you shared, it doesn't give a simple answer, and for good reason.
It's complicated.
It is. There are a lot of factors at play. Some experts think automation will lead to job losses, right? Like machines will take over.
Right, the robots take our jobs.
Exactly. But then others think that AI will actually create more jobs in construction, you know?
Okay, how so? I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see how AI creating jobs is even possible.
Well, think about it like this. What if AI makes construction way cheaper, like way more efficient?
Okay, yeah, I guess that could be good for business.
Right. So suddenly, building a house or an office building, it's faster and it costs less.
Okay, I'm seeing where you're going with this.
More people could afford to build things, right? Which means more projects.
Oh, I get it. So even if some jobs, like the actual building jobs, get taken over by robots,
Yeah.
you might need a whole bunch of new people to design those buildings, sell those buildings, manage those projects.
Exactly. More demand for construction means more jobs overall, even with some automation.
Wow, it's like a win-win, kind of.
Yeah.
Except for the people whose jobs get automated, I guess.
That's the challenge, right? And that's why it's so important to be prepared.
Okay, so how do we prepare for that? Like, what can we actually do?
Education.
Yeah.
Big time. We need to be training people, like yesterday, for the jobs that AI will create.
So, like, teaching people how to code these AI systems.
That's a big part of it, yeah. But also teaching them how to work with AI.
Right, like how to be an AI project manager or something.
Or an AI safety inspector, an AI data analyst. I don't know. Possibilities are kind of endless.
Wow, so it's not just about, like, surviving the AI revolution. It's about, like, thriving in it.
That's exactly it. And that AI and jobs article, it made that talk show really clear, I thought.
Yeah, it definitely got me thinking differently about the future. Because for a second there, I was like, man, robots are going to take over the world.
It's easy to get caught up in the doom and gloom, right? But honestly, I'm optimistic. I think AI has the potential to make construction safer, more efficient, and yeah, even create more jobs in the long run.
I like your optimism. I'm feeling a bit more hopeful now myself, I got to say.
Good.
Yeah.
Because we need people who are excited about this stuff, people who are ready to embrace the change and shape the future.
And speaking of shaping the future, I think we're about out of time for today's deep dive. But wow, this was a wild ride.
We covered a lot of ground, that's for sure.
We did, from AI robots laying bricks to AI lawyers reading contracts. Who knew?
It's a fascinating time to be in construction, that's for sure.
It really is. And for you, our listener, we hope this deep dive has given you plenty to think about. The future of construction is being written right now, and who knows, maybe you'll be the one holding the pen, or the keyboard, I guess, in this case. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for listening. See you on the next episode of Daedalus Debugger, the architect in the digital maze. Bye!